Okay, in this video, I'm going to show how I put one of these on the wires. Got these two for a couple bucks at AutoZone. What they are, battery cable lugs. You can use them for whatever. I actually had to strip some more rubber out of here. You can see there it's kind of almost the same length as it goes in. It was a little bit shorter, like right here or somewhere around here. I had to cut an extra rubber off of it, the rubber coating. And this is can't even see it. It's a 4-gauge and 6-gauge cable. So as soon as I strip off the rubber, well, before I even start messing with the cable inside, all this frays and all this other mess just comes out of it and all. I just try to strip all that off. Try to straighten it out as much as I can. I don't know if it's not a real good focus there, but trying to straighten it out. So it's about the same length as where the thing should be going. Well, slipped in kind of easy here. Let's check around to see if there's any strands of wire. Can't even hold it. Okay, well, so far so good. No strands of wire. I usually have to twist it just to get it in there right. So this time I didn't have to do that. So what I'm gonna do, I had one or two options. I can hammer it down, or I can use, I have this crimper tool. It's not meant for any of this audio stuff, audio wiring, crimping. It's actually a pipe crimper. Some heavy duty thing like this. Had that around. This thing's kind of difficult to use. I don't know if you're gonna actually catch it. I wanted to use the hammer just to pound it down to see how it actually worked and all, but I don't know how that'll turn out. Usually with these kind of lugs, I think I would crimp it down with this type of tool. If it was a different ring with both sides going inward, I would try to pound it in with a hammer, which I've also seen that in a video, which I couldn't really find it for this gauge at AutoZone. I wasn't going to pay more than what these two cost. Let me see if I can away. This crimper tool is kind of difficult to use because as long as it's on there, making sure that it's on there all the way before I start crimping it down. Looks like it is. Or I'm just gonna this is a pain in the ass to do. I don't know if I'm getting everything on camera, but at least have to try without knocking down the camera. Okay, I opened up the crimper just a bit. I'm gonna have to try to let's see if that works. Okay, still alright, it's in there correctly. I'll open this up more. What I like to do is start from the bottom. Let's see if I got a grip on it or not. Okay, well, looks like I got it there from the bottom, starting off. Well, I like to go for where it really starts from, right on the line. Alright. I think I can let go. Alright, got that part down. See, that part's already crimped down. So that's the bottom part of that. I'm gonna go towards the top part. This thing's freaking heavy as hell. Let's see, the top part would be around there. So it kind of messes it up. Doing this with both. Well, let me see what the results are for this. Well, as I'm pulling, tugging on it, right there, I don't really like to see any strands of wires and all. That's why I wanted like shrink tubes or something. I don't like using black tape a whole lot. Well, I'm gonna try to do it one more time just to be safe. that this thing ain't gonna come loose or anything. I'm gonna start from the bottom again, trying to push down as much as I can here. Start from the bottom, go for the top. Where is the top? Before the loop starts? The loop starts right there. Well, right there. I don't know how much more this camera can get into focus, but that's where I'm going. Starting to okay. Okay, I'm pulling and I'm pulling. Here, let me zoom on a little bit. As you can see, I'm pulling and that part right there, it's not gonna really matter much as long as this ring is on there. This ring looks like it's not going anywhere off the wire, so I don't know if I can put the wire loom back up, but it's not really mattering me too much. So I got that part good to go. That's all I really needed to do with this wire. I don't know what part of the wire I need to use for the car. I was wanting to do the big 3 upgrade, and I think that's all I really needed right there, was just to crimp that lug on there onto that wire. Not everybody has one of these little pipe crimpers. We only had it because we had a water leak. We had to purchase that a long time ago, along with a crimp cutter. I don't know where we went for that, and we went to either Menards or Lowe's. I think it was Lowe's or something. I think they had a deal. This was kind of expensive. Luckily we had some money saved up for it. Living in a home like how we are now, we had to buy a kit like that, so I decided to use it as a crimper for wiring. And hopefully this does the trick for what I'm going to use it for. Anything else fails, we have an extra one. For the gauge that we're using is a 4 gauge. All the other wiring, I do have, let's see, what yellow terminals. I like using big, wider ring terminals on these wires, just in case it doesn't fit into where it got to go. This one, let me see, this one's going, this one's a little smaller hole. I'd attach these. Luckily I had the right fitting for it. I think this one was gonna go towards where it's the positive for the alternator, because that one doesn't really have a big fitting in. It's just a regular small fitting. Just slide that in. This end is going towards the positive part of the battery, so the positive power. crimp this one. This one is just the one that I've just done. So I'm gonna put this one up. I'm putting this other wire up. And this one, I was wanting to use for the new negative ground for the battery. Well, that was the plan. I don't know how that's gonna work out because it's only this short. It's like, let me see if it has a measurement on here. No, it doesn't. It's very short. I'm not even gonna give an estimate measurement. These things, as you can see, I'm pulling each end. These things ain't going anywhere. So all my connections are strong. Well, with this crimper right here, as long as you have it good and crimped down, got it closed up, this thing ain't going nowhere. This thing ain't going anywhere. This part that I just crimped down with this thing, sure as hell ain't going anywhere either. So on my part, I think I'm good to go with the whole wiring. Good tool to have, but we had a water leak, so we had to do our piping. We had to buy it. Now I'm using it as a wire crimper. So it's a good investment. Instead of buying some other thing that I really don't want to buy. And that's for that video. Alright, see you guys later.